No, but have you seen The Replacements with Keanu?
No.
It's the best.
I don't think I've seen any Keanu Reeves movies. The first time I ever heard of Keanu Reeves was because of Cyberpunk.
What? Are you serious?
We got that on video.
Oh
no.
my god. Today we're going to the Yarraville Comic and Toy Fair, which I'm super excited about. I'm here with my crew, my cameraman Toaster84. I'm here with CAPTAINSARO in the back seat. We're going to be meeting up with MADSPIDEY. Hopefully Jake, who created my SimpleSimon logo. Maybe Sean, who loans me all my hot toys. It's going to be, the whole gang's going to be there. But we need to come up for a name for my comic book posse, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got the NWO out there with Biggie, Shaq and Kenny and D-Runk. You got like Fable's crew with TM Nerdy and stuff, the Bad Batch. So we need to come up with a cool name for my posse.
Fuckwits.
The Fuckwits. That's one. What are some comic book groups? The New Mutants. The Noob Mutants.
You're not a Marvel person though.
Yeah, that's true. That's a DC crew.
What is a DC?
The Nerds of Prey.
Ew.
That's a good one. The Nerds of Prey. Or with Tony, we can be the Nerds of Gay. The Gotham City Simons. Legion of Doom. Maybe we can play on that.
Legion of Doom.
The Legion of Noob.
The Legion of Noob.
Losers of Doom.
Ooh, I like that. The Legion of Noob, because it's my posse. The Legion of Noob. We're running with that. What did you get?
I got my one love without breaking it because I'll probably drop it on the ground. Spider-Gwen.
Oh my goodness.
Spend money I don't have, but it's fine. She's beautiful. And it's there was only 3,000 of these made, so this is 2,916.
The Diamond Select ones.
3,000, yeah.
Simon bought me a book. He thinks it's lick-worthy.
It's definitely lick-worthy, especially seeing that it's actually alive.
Oh, Virgin cosplay cover. I definitely don't know. I don't actually have cosplay covers. Give me that thing. Thanks, dude.
Your favourite shop.
What'd you get?
Oh, nice.
Oh, who does that cover?
That looks like a Stephanie Arms cover.
I told him, I was like, dude, if you don't have this book, you should, if you're an X-Men fan, right? You should just own that in your collection.
And I did.
Look who shows up.
Who's that?
That's Shaun.
What a nice car.
What's going on, brother? Showed up a bit late. Yeah. We already done that. It's fucking crowded in there, dude. And what better way to end the day than at Big City Comics? It's closed?
Yeah, he doesn't open at 12.
You dickhead.
That's why I always have to look at him, because he's always late.
Oh my god. Simon, the benefactor of Big City Comics, doesn't know when it opens. What a
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame. Shame. What have you got to say for yourself?
Mark's fault. Hi, Mark!
Go away!
What's going on, mate?
Go away!
Hello.
Too early?
Nah, it's alright. Come in.
Alright, so it was an awesome day today. I had so much fun. I've never been to a comic fair like that before, so the books are really impressive, so I'm going to show you guys what I picked up today. I'm so happy with what I got and what I paid. I'm going to leave links as well to all my friends in the description below, so anyone you saw in this video, go check all them out, support my friends. I'm really fortunate to have so many friends that are into this hobby that I've gotten into. So I know a lot of people that I've met have sort of said, you know, I don't have anyone to talk to about this stuff because I don't have any friends who are into comic books and things. So I'm very fortunate to have the friends that I've got and to have met so many new people since getting into this hobby. Okay, so the first book, this one here was a gift from MADSPIDEY. He didn't buy this from the fair. He actually bought this for me from my least favorite shop in the world, and he thought, oh, Simon will like that. I'm down. I'm not gonna complain. Free lick-worthy book. All right, so here's the haul. Today's comic fair was actually put on by Billy, who's actually made cameos, a few cameos in my videos before. Yeah, he's pretty well known in the comic book scene here, so he put on the event today. So these are some books I picked up from him. Before bed last night, I went through my eBay watch list and took down a few books that I might, you know, that I want to keep an eye out for. This was one that was on my list and I picked it up for $5. It's the first book, so one for the Bondage collection, you know what I'm saying. Brian Boland cover, I believe. Yeah, I'm stoked that I picked that up for $5. I grabbed that straight away. I was like, I'm definitely grabbing that. I didn't want to spend all my money straight away. Billy's stall was the first one I went through, so I picked a couple of books from there. I grabbed this one as well. Stoked to get this. This is a Dave Stevens cover, these old Alien Worlds books. I've never had one of these. I always see other people show them off, and it's really cool. This might be my first Dave Stevens cover. I did pick another one up though too today though, so I got that one. That was pretty sweet. This one was also from Billy, $15. If you guys know Max Comics, I know she has like 30 copies of this book. I was like, hey, I should get one of those, right? It'd be cool, like Max. This one is a key. So this is New Agents of Atlas, first appearance of a bunch of new characters. I'm actually after the second print of this because I really like the Luna Snow cover for the second print. So if I can ever get my hands on that, I might put this as a giveaway or something like that. But there's one of the keys that I picked up. Alright, so this next story hurts me a little bit. So I went to one of the other stalls and I found another one to add to my Bondage collection. This is a George Perez cover for Wonder Woman. George Perez, yeah, that's the signature. So I picked that up. It's $25, which is much cheaper than I can get it for off eBay. So I was like, sweet, I'm gonna grab that because that's one I've definitely sort of hadn't been watching on eBay for a long time. And then just before I left, I went back to Billy's shop to pick up my books I had on hold. And then I noticed, I must have missed it the first time, but he had the same book for $10. And I was so upset that I bought it anyway. I bought 2 copies of this book, so who knows, future giveaway. Yeah, so I got 2 of these. I also picked up Simpsons issue 1. This is a book I had back in the day. I had this. I also had the Bartman with the foil cover. So this is actually one that I've sort of wanted to reacquire. And $30, I'm happy with that. I saw it at Alternate Worlds. Yeah, they're my enemy. I saw it at I think they were selling it for about $40, so I'm glad I didn't pick it off the wall there, and I picked it up at this fair. I got this one. This is, I believe, a Todd McFarlane famous Batman cover. So yeah, stoked I got this one. Again, $20. I'm stoked. The cool thing about this, I noticed about this comic fair, was that you never find these books in like an actual comic shop, well, very rare anyway. And if they are in a comic shop, they're usually fairly overpriced, I feel. And look, I'm not knocking comic shops. Look, you got to make your money, right? So, but I'm just saying that the prices on some of the books I saw today, and there's a lot more stuff I could have bought. I only had about $250 to spend, and I left with some money, which is great. Anyway. The last 2 books I'm going to show you is I met one of the guys in the video, Neville. I finally met. He actually has a podcast called GRAILHUNTERS, which I listen to, and he runs this big thing, like a, I guess, comic book group called GRAILHUNTERS. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to his all his Grail Hunter stuff and YouTube and Instagram. He is a serious, he's got some serious books. He had like a Caliber Presents there, slabbed. Yeah, he was like one of the few guys who was selling big CGC books, but I couldn't afford any of that. So I went through his little box and I picked up some these ones. This is a sweet little Harlequin. I think it's Nathan Zerdy is his name. I hadn't seen this one before, and I was like, ooh, I like that. And for $25, I'm down with that. This is the type of stuff, if I'm buying this online and stuff, I'm probably paying like $30 to $40 for the book, and then about probably $30 to $40 to post it as well. So yeah, to get it for $25 from a comic fair, I think that's so reasonable. And then I also picked this one up off Neville, 2 Dave Stevens covers in one day. I like it a lot. Lick worthy? Why not? If you guys are watching my channel for the first time, you're probably tripping out about the lick in the book thing, right? One final story. I got to give a shout out to this little homie who came up to me. This dude came up to me and he introduced himself and he was like, hey man, I watch your YouTube videos. I was like, cool. He's telling me how he watched my unboxing video the other night. And then I was like, oh, I noticed he had all this stuff in his hands. I was like, oh, what'd you get, man? So he shows me the books he picked up. Then he got some good stuff. He picked up a Spawn issue 1, a Spawn issue 9, is it? 9 or 8 or 9 for First Angela. He had like a Red Sonja, a Marvel Red Sonja issue 1. He had some good stuff. And then he goes to me, he pulls out an Art Germ Vampirella and he goes to me, what do you think, man? Is this lick worthy? And dude, it totally made my day. I thought that was so funny. So yeah, if you see this, buddy, giving you a shout out, and please leave a comment because I can't remember if I got your name or not, but that seriously made my day. Lick worthy, baby. And that is my video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like this video on the way out, and leave a comment. And make sure you follow all my friends and check out all the links in the description below. I do have a giveaway currently going as well. Thank you guys. Until next time, keep it simple.